Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I thought it would be neat to give my predictions for the Game Awards. So this will mainly be about Sonic because out of most of the gaming franchise I like, Sonic is the most active at the Game Awards, but I will be giving some predictions for like Mario or some other franchises. Maybe just Mario, but who knows, because Mario may or may not be at the Game Awards, but you know, who knows. So my first prediction, will it win the Family Game Award? I don't think it will win that. And here's my reasoning. It's against Donkey Kong, it's against Mario. It's probably going to be between these three, Donkey Kong, Mario, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I feel like Donkey Kong's going to win it because, let's be honest, Donkey Kong Bonanza is not winning Game of the Year. I feel like Game of the Year is going to go to Silk Song, but I feel like Donkey Kong's not going to win it, so it's just going to win the Family Friendly Game Award. Next up is Best Esports Game. And again, it's a toss-up for me. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I think, is the best rated. No, not the best rated, because Mario Kart got 86, but I feel like it's the most well-received and most popular out of the five, but you know, that might be a hot take. Because when Sonic Racing Crossworlds came out, it took the entire world by storm. I think it might have a fair shot in winning that, but again, there's a lot of heavy hitters out there too, so don't be surprised if Sonic loses that one. And then Sonic Rumble has been nominated for the Best Mobile Game. I feel like Sonic Rumble will most likely win that. Because Sonic Rumble, let's be honest, it's a Sonic IP. A lot of people play it. And Sonic Rumble appears to have had a lot of players and a lot of people that are playing the game. Because it's been getting updates. It has been getting continuous updates. And it's like, you know, if it's getting continuous updates, then that means it has to be good. It has to be doing well, and I think it is. So, and compared to the other ones, you got Persona, which, you know, might win, or no, not Persona. It's either between those. So I think it's Final Fantasy. You have Final Fantasy that might win, but to me, I think it's gonna be Sonic Rumble because, you know, Sonic's more popular than all Sonic Rumble, in my opinion, is more popular than all those other mobile games, but you know, I could be wrong. And I think that's it for all these Sonic nominations. But Sonic 3, let's be honest, it's better than all the video game adaptations that were nominated. Now I'm going to be talking about like my predictions for what will be revealed, because Sonic has had a tendency to reveal stuff at Game Awards all the time. So what will be revealed? I have a very, very strong feeling that it will be Sonic Frontiers 2. And here's my reasons. Number one, Sonic Team has grown tremendously. During the development process of Sonic Frontiers, I believe there were only 41 or 46 people. I think it was 41. There were only 41 people working on Sonic Frontiers, and they were able to put out a game within 5 years of developing it. And Sonic Team has grown exponentially. I think it's around it's at around 140 to 200 people, and that has shown that Sonic Team has grown tremendously. And you think that with the more people you have, the faster a game will be released. So that's my thinking. And also, Sonic Frontiers took 2 years to be conceptualized. They only had 3 years of development time. It took them 2 years to figure out how they would even have Sonic be in the open world. Because of how much conceptual time they took, Takashi Iizuka went up to Sega and begged them for another year, and thankfully Sega did give them another year. So now that Sonic Team has an idea of how they want the open world to be, and they implemented that in Shadow Generations, and it was honestly really good in Shadow Generations. They have all the tools they need to, I guess you could say, work on the game. By the time 2026 rolls around, it would have been 4 years since Sonic Frontiers had been released. And I feel like at that point, yeah, you need to have a Sonic game come out. And then also, it is Sonic's 35th anniversary. You need a big game to come out then. They could also do a remake of Sonic Heroes. That has been rumored around heavily, but I think it's going to be Sonic Frontiers 2. Takashi Iizuka has also said that doing a remake is meaningless because it would take the same amount of time that you could have used that time for to make a new game. And even though I do agree with that, remakes just hit different, you know. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remake, we won't talk about that, but Omega Ruby and the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire remakes, those hit hard. Let's be honest. Those were really good remakes. So I feel like Sonic Frontiers 2 will be announced there. Hey man, I'll just be so happy if Sonic Frontier 2 is announced. Okay, now let's move on to the Mario movie. Do I think Mario movies they're going to do something there? I may be wrong, which I probably am, but I feel like the Mario movie is going to make an appearance there. The Game Awards is one of the most watched live streams by gamers, or one of the most watched shows, or I wouldn't say shows, but watched events in the world. The Game Awards is huge, so it would make sense for Nintendo to show off the Mario movie there, so that they could expand the I guess you could say the movie and the knowledge that, oh, there is another movie coming out. Because there are genuinely some gaming fans out there that didn't even know that Mario 2 was being developed or has already been announced and has a trailer. So it would be a good thing to have them go to the Game Awards and do that. But also, they're Nintendo. They only like to reveal stuff in Nintendo Directs. The whole Mario movie the Mario movie trailer was revealed in a Nintendo Direct. So that could possibly mean something there. But I guess in the end, I do think Mario movie will show some kind of Mario movie, whether it's one more cast announcement or if it's just a clip, if it's just a marketing thing. But I feel like they will show something and they will be at the Game Awards. And I will give my I guess you could say last prediction for who is going to win the Game Award. Everyone's eyes is on Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I feel like Silk Song is going to win it. Hollow Knight is a tremendous game from what I've heard. It is an amazing game. Again, it took the whole world by storm. I heard it's so hard, one of the hardest games to complete. And I feel like Silk Song is going to win the Game Award, in my opinion. So that's my take. I feel like the Game Awards, the Game of the Year, will go to Silk Song Hollow Knight. That is it for today's video, and just a little bit of an announcement. I promise you, within 3 days, the Legend ZA review will be released. It will be released. Yeah, man. I'm super excited for the Game Awards, and I'm so excited, man. I cannot express my excitement. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and hope you have a nice day. And peace.